Amanda with absolutely.
Oh, there we go.
Hope you enjoy them. First of all, it's the specials. This is Ghost Town, and then we're going to be no ABBA for you. Enjoy. Take care, Taunton.
Boxes as always. Update. Okay. Hopefully that should change now. Ba-dum, bam, 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 bam. There we go. Yeah, it wouldn't give me the option to hit go live. I don't know why. It did briefly ping up, and as I went to hit the button, it disappeared. So yeah. Oh, it's all there. It's all fine. So I just check YouTube, and that's all there. There we go. So wait. I got one more song. Well, I haven't, but hello on the old Facebook and YouTube. Oh, chili. I forgot to ask Anne, but she said she'll send me them, but give her 10 minutes. I completely forgot. It was like 22, and I was like, oh dear, I've done it again. I thought I had the second week to do. I didn't. I really should start doing something for myself, shouldn't I? Whereas Anne's sending me them every 2 weeks still. Okay, I really liked that fan when I first came in, and now I'm not liking it. Now it's cold. But hopefully, I've got a feeling it stops not long after 6. Sometimes it takes till about 7. I had to spray some old Febreze when I got in today. It wasn't smelling too nice in here. The trouble being is obviously there's just an aircon in here, and the room's shut more often. There's doors for days, and it doesn't get aired very well. It needs to get aired a little bit more often, this room. Like, all the doors opened, let some air through, and then shut it all back. Do you know what I mean? Preferably when someone's not necessarily fully live, maybe. But yeah, we need someone to just sort of sit and air this room out for a bit, I think.
You're listening to the award-winning Apple FM.
Okay. That's what I said. Last time I said mold might be. Yeah, it's stagnant air, probably. Like you said, you know, I don't necessarily think mold per se. I just think like stagnant air. Because as I've been fine all day, but I guarantee you within an hour or so I'll be coughing in here again like I do. Well, look, YouTube says I'm live twice. I've just got cold hands currently now. No, not full on fungus. No. But yeah, it's just the fact that obviously the rooms are just like constantly shut. There's no windows in here. Well, there is technically, but it's a big glass window with, the metal wire running through it with 2 panes off. No, this is a clicker moving in the corner. Watch out. Yeah. That's what my face will look like next week when I turn up. You watch. I got bike back yesterday, and I went to start it. Fungus head, yeah. I went to start it, and it started instantly. Oh, it was exciting. The only thing I did have is I got to the top of my road and then it just cut out as I stopped. So it needs a bloody good run. It's having a little it's been a little bit slow pulling back. Bike BQ, yeah. Do you like that? Did you like that yesterday? Bike BQ. Instant bar bike BQ, yeah. But yeah, I think because it's only been turning over when he's been testing it. It's not been run. It's just a little bit slow at times to get to certain speeds, and it will slow down a lot easier. I'm just not used to that.
Snow. We need more snow. Can't have enough snow.
To give it a bloody good run. Hello, Jew. Yeah, I need to give it a bloody good run at some point. But yeah, the fact that it actually starts instantly, I was very excited. And I had my fingerless gloves on coming to the studio today with my new jacket, and it was very warm. It's that close, muggy feeling outside, which again I'm good with. I'm good with that. It did rain briefly earlier on. Hopefully it won't when I try and leave today. But my jacket's a little bit small, unfortunately. And I don't mean small. It fits. I would just like it a little bit bigger. I'm close to the shore,
Mustache,
yes.
do you have a mustache? Mustache, do you have a
yeah,
mustache?
I'm only,
Mustache, do you have a mustache? Mustache, do you have a mustache?
But yeah, now I came in here and I was very warm, and now I'm a little bit chilly. Stagnant air, yes. I know that feeling in the studio all too well. All right, 2 minutes. Oh, shit. I never actually thought to... No, we're good. I never actually thought to check the counter. The computer likes to go out of sync every now and again by a few seconds. So backtracking for songs, I'm usually out. So, and thank you, Wayne. And hello, Taunton. 85 stream streak. Look at that. Oh, that's dedication there. No worries, Leslie. Look at that. Dedication. Why to me, I don't know, but I'm very grateful. 85 stream. Holy shit. Oh yeah, let me know if those work. We had issues last week, didn't we? And where everything was just playing up. Let me know if it works. Awesome. Right, 45 seconds. Yeah, because I got the random notification like I do on the screen to say something doesn't work. You check. I know you checked them, but I know obviously at one point it was my end, wasn't it? That I had to do it. But yeah, it comes up on my screen still. I think you guys can actually see it as well. The weird something is disabled.
On 97.3 FM, online, and via our free apps.
Good evening, Amanda and chat.
Gemily_O_Gloin Gesture subbed for 38
There we go.
months.
That'll do.
Thanking you muchly.
Gimli, thank you, Gimli. Did you only subscribe like last week? I'm sure it was it was the fact that you gave everyone else out subs, wasn't it? Thank you. 38 months. Look at that. 38 months. Jeebus. Oh, that fan's just gone off. It goes off at 6. Woohoo! Okay, that's good. That's good. Hands will start warming up now.
India's Civil Aviation Minister says the black box from the crashed Air India plane has been
Oh
found.
yeah.
The flight heading for London Gatwick crashed shortly before takeoff from Ahmedabad, killing over 200 people.
It literally took off and then like fell just after the runway, didn't it?
Earlier today, Parliament
My boss was
debated the
telling me about it
Assisted Dying
yesterday.
Bill. Several amendments were made, including a ban on advertising should the bill pass. Whilst the Royal College of Physicians are taking a neutral stant, Did
you hear last week with the
some may see it as choice.
the ones that I said got arrested, some locals from Taunton. Yeah, by the way, if anyone is wondering, back, checked in guests, nice. If anyone is wondering, the website is currently down. So obviously checking things on the website and potentially using the actual player, the web player, to be able to play radio. 30 way too little to type. Oh, I don't know. If you spent all day every day in my company, you'd that would be a sentence. That would. No, basically,
was the retreat you always wanted.
There is a page and a player. So there is, yeah. So we have part of the web page running, but not all of it. So is that what you're streaming, Gemma, at the minute in Discord? The actual web player.
Could help you receive thousands in
I know Gemma streams the web page in Discord, yes. But yeah, as I say, there has been a few issues for the last week or so with the web page. I won't go into details on the stream. If you've read my Discord, then you know what's what. Yeah, we're going to be sorting out a brand new website. I don't know if it's going to be the same link, but watch this space, basically. We shall see. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take some paracetamol. I've got time. I'm just going to grab some paracetamol. You can't see me anyway, so it makes no odds.
Is knowing the way they like a cup of tea, the film to put on when they're feeling sad, or that daffodils are their favourite flower. At the Taro Care Homes,
daffodils, Lusty, daffodils!
And make sure your loved one is taken care of, like family, with dignity, choice, and
back on 10 stream streak, woohoo! Yep, daffodils. Lusty was shooting daffodils yesterday in Valheim, thinking they were birds. Daffabirds. Daffabirds. Or as I was shouting, burbs! Burb!
Or to the supermarket, or further afield, an airport transfer, or a night out.
It wasn't a typo, it was me deliberately shouting burbs. You remember a lot more about last night than I do. I woke up to my phone into the small player in the corner saying network error. So I'm guessing you didn't raid anyone last night, or if you did, they just went offline.
80's with Amanda Symons.
I faded away, yeah. The danger zone. Oh, Anne is a legend. Anne is a legend. Highway to the danger zone. Don't send it to that apple. Where is the apple I want to send it to? That one. It's got the same bloody picture, that's why. Right, we can minimise that now because I don't want to see my face. Listened to something last night with Danger Zone on. Yeah, that's what made me think of it. That's why I was like, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to play that today. There was something that I was listening to at some point and I heard the song's Danger Zone or something reminded me of the song. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to play it. And what's that picture? Danger Dance. Nice. I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie, I've heard it at some point. I heard it. We were listening to Binary Code song. I know that. Someone's going to Download Festival. They sent a message yesterday saying, have a great time at the Download Festival. There we go, pictures. Clutch was the only song, yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we've got stuff. This is that time of year already. I've still never made it to download. I know. I've had a load of customers come in stocking up for download. And thank you again, by the way. What's download? So I'm assuming you've heard of like Glastonbury. There is a thing. I want to go to Glastonbury, yeah. So think Glastonbury, but more metal and bigger. I performed at Download twice. Nice. Yeah, I'd love to go to both. Apparently, Bear Ann is at Download, and Venga Boys are at Download. 2019. My last concert was last year, last August. A festival, no clue. You've never heard of Glastonbury Festival? Too disorganised to sort out tickets yet? No? Wow, I thought you would have heard of Glastonbury Festival at least. Think Woodstock, just metal, maybe. There you go. And yeah, it's not just rock and metal, no. So Download Festival used to be just massively metal. Oh, hello. Oh, it helps if I actually plug my headphones back in, doesn't it? I was all set up, ready to go, and I was like, oh, feeling that little bit, where it's been very, very muggy outside, hasn't it? And you get that, you get that thick head. So I thought, right, I'll preempt it and take some paracetamol, and then I forgot to plug my headphones back in, so I couldn't hear myself. We're in the chat already. Everyone is chatting in the chat already about Download Festival, and obviously, if you are not familiar with what Download Festival is, I was trying to explain what Download is for someone that's never heard of Glastonbury Festival either. The easiest thing to explain was potentially Woodstock. But a little bit more metal. Download started as a rock festival, it did indeed. Then it got progressively heavier, I think. Glastonbury's another one. Glastonbury's are just a big, massive festival, that happens to be about an hour away from here. And I've never been. I've never been to Download Festival. I've never been to Glastonbury. There's a few festivals going on, though, at the moment, I think. I've had a few, when I've been working, I've had a few customers come in saying they're going to a festival, but they don't specify which one. And usually, if they're going to Download, they'll just say, I'm going to Download. But mind you, I am getting on a bit. Mind you, some people might look at me and might think I don't know what Download is. Tomte's been to Download as well. Getting to Glasgow was being possible these days. Yeah, I used to do stock takes for a living, and we'd go up and do stock takes up towards Glastonbury area when they were getting ready for Glastonbury. And have you seen how many portaloos that they actually line up on the side of the road before they start taking them in? There is hundreds of toilets, like the little porta potties, portaloos, whatever you want to call them. Hello to Leon as well. There is absolutely shed loads of toilets Yeah, love that Finnish person has been to download and neither me or Miss Quizwiz have. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? But no, I know a lot of people that have been to both. Gemma mentioned that she's performed at Download as well. Yeah, it's all fun and games. But anywho, I am Amanda. Hello, it is Absolute 80's at 1800, and you were listening to Mr. Greg Perkins with Drive Time, and it is now me. And we're going to take you up till 7 p.m. with all things 80s. But clearly, Download could have started in the 80s for all we know. Glastonbury clearly did. Or maybe even before. I can't remember. Who remembers when? I'm not saying who remembers when it started. I mean, does anybody know when it started? Yeah, I'm not saying if you remember when Glastonbury started. I'm not saying that. There's one at the Fairpoint Convention as well. I've got some quiz questions. Talking of music, we've got some lyrics quiz questions. I have 5 quiz questions, usually about songs or lyrics. 1970 was Glasto, we think. So I am going to give you potentially some lyrics. Glastonbury Festival officially started in 1970, the day after Jimi Hendrix passed away. Look at that. See, I just have to ask the chat and they all go Googling for me and they all give me the answers. I don't have to be the brain box anymore. It's great. I'm going to give you some music related quiz questions. So question number 1, who is not Michael Jackson's lover, but instead just a girl who claims that he's the one? Who is not Michael Jackson's lover, but instead a girl that claims that he's the one? Question number 2. In which Oasis song do the band Wanna Fly and Wanna Breathe? In which Oasis song? I love the fact that they're putting the answers in the chat, but they're spelling it differently. And I'm loving G's representation of question number 1's answer. I'm not going to read it out because obviously that's just going to give it away. So in which Oasis song do the band Wanna Fly and Wanna Breathe? Question number 3. What was Lewis Capaldi getting kind of used to being? What was Lewis Capaldi kind of getting used to be? No, kind of used to being. There we go. Kind of used to being. No idea. I only know one Oasis song. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started on Oasis. I will explain in a minute. I'm going to do the quiz questions first. What was Lewis Capaldi getting kind of used to being? And finally, question number 4. What did Marvin Gaye... Wow. Yeah, wording bad already. Here we go. It started already. What did Marvin Gaye hear through the grapevine? What did Marvin Gaye hear through the grapevine? And I know exactly what some of the people in chat are going to write. They're going to be way too literal on that one. And do you know what? I'll take it. Question number 5. She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an English man. Are the opening lyrics to a song by which artist? She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an English man. Are the opening lyrics to a song by which artist? And if you can give me the song, I'll give you a bonus point. Why not? There you go. So yeah, some of you already chatting about the answers in there. And the whole Oasis thing, was it comes up as a one-hit wonder on this quiz that I do. So I do daily music quizzes, and Oasis's Wonderwall came up. Oasis, if you live in the UK, Oasis are not a one-hit wonder. And there was one a couple of days ago, and it was Back for Good by Take That. And if you are from the UK, you will know full well that Take That is not a one-hit wonder. And that's my rant. I'm going to stop now. But no, if you do know any of the answers and you do want to get involved, there are already loads of you in the chats at the moment, but we are live on Facebook, YouTube and Twitch. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, head over and type in Amanda Symons, Symons. Oh, I've got an interesting answer on Facebook. So yeah, Symons, that is how you spell Symons. Nothing more, no D's, no I's, no extra M's. Yeah, been there, done that. Everybody says it wrong, spells it wrong. So this is why I spell it out to you, Symons. You will find me on Facebook and YouTube that way. Now, if you are a gamer and you use Twitch, you can head over to twitch.tv/Lucifer's Angel 84, all one word. You will find me there as well. If you don't want to join in the chaos that is the chat, there are several ways of getting hold of me, and they are this. Food Warehouse. Oh yeah, so Food Warehouse is basically Iceland, and it does open next month. Followed by your message to 64446. Light blue and dark blue mix. That's old school Iceland. Blue and red. Or you can email me, amanda.s@applefm.co.uk. Now, my slider's having a play. I need to clean this slider, I think. Get some spray air in there. I went to push it up and it cut me out, which is probably not a bad thing, actually. But we are going to carry on talking of Michael Jackson in the quiz. We're going to play some Michael Jackson because why not? I'm attached. There we go. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we all know most of you have got the answers. But yeah, Glowy. I'm not sure if you should still be able to text the studio, but I don't know what that goes through. That's the only thing. I'm just thinking. This is one of my favourite Michael Jackson songs. That and Dirty Diana. There's a time when you're right and you know you must fight. Who's laughing, baby? Just can't get enough. I'm guessing Depeche Mode. Yes. Don't just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh God, that was a bit high. Stop it. Just stop dogging me around. You've got to, haven't you? Anytime anyone sings a Michael Jackson song, everybody does it. You got the Evie Squishmallow. Nice. Grabs nuts, exactly. Question, okay? Fair dues. I'm not going to say it out loud. Obviously, I've just, I have read the answers though. Yeah. Have you ever seen the video to this? Where, like, it's a whole, like, Michael Jackson world built around, kind of like Gulliver's Travels-esque. It's the choice that we make, and this choice you will take. Who's laughing, baby? Don't just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Nuts dropped there. Just stop talking me around. No worries, Lusty. Lusty's quite busy at the moment. Guests in and out. It was one that, yes, it did get used. It was the opening. It was one of the opening credits to Moonwalker, actually. And then it goes into Man in the Mirror. I can quote way too much of that film. I used to watch it religiously with my brother and a friend as kids. And for some unbeknown reason, so my parents and a friend of the family used to play cards on a Wednesday evening. So between the three of us, we'd stick on random VHS tapes. Moonwalker happened to be one of them. Signed by your arm under keyboard quiz night. Oh yeah. Yeah. There you go. So yeah, we used to watch Moonwalker quite a lot, and weirdly enough, Jane Fonda's Workout, and we used to like move the sofa and the coffee table, and we would do Jane Fonda's Workout. No one knows why, but we did. I mean, we were like 7, 6, 8. I don't remember. I remember the concept, but I don't remember what age I was. Oh, what the fuck is Jane Fonda? Jane Fonda was an aerobics instructor. I tell you what, I also needed to mention that any of those ways of getting hold of me, you can do so to request a song like G has done, wants a bit of Depeche Mode. And if it's someone's birthday today, which it is my eldest niece. And so big happy birthday to Ariana. Big happy birthday to my eldest niece. And she's already a teenager before she's a teenager. She's already got the attitude, but you gotta love her for it. But big, massive happy birthday to Ariana. And she was in fact born on Friday the 13th. So what does that say? It is currently Friday the 13th, and it is now her birthday 11 years around. Don't know why I said 12. 11 years on the return of Friday the 13th, which happened to be the day she was born. So Friday the 13th, of course, she's going to be a nightmare, but we still love her anyway. So yeah, big happy birthday. She's also an actress. Yes, she is. There you go. Gemma's done it for me. My shoulder's fucked. I'm just realising how much it's buggered. It was just the 80s where everyone, teaching aerobics on VHS, yes. Do you remember Mr. Motivator on, was it, it's not GMTV, was it? This Morning? Something like that. First thing in the morning, Mr. Motivator was on the telly as well. It was never really that popular there, no. He's on TikTok. Are you shitting me? He's on TikTok. Okay, this sounds like someone has recorded this from a VHS. Wow. Fair play. Fair play to the guy. Jesus Christ, that's got to be like 30 plus years ago he was doing that. Follow a family day. No, yes. Follow a family day out with the family day in. Save 50% on Amazon Prime Video. Why is Odeon Cinemas sending that email? Why would Odeon Cinemas promote Amazon Prime Video? Go to the cinema and watch a film. Then go home and watch one on Amazon Prime. Why not? Nah. Yeah, whoever recorded this whoever uploaded this video, and this looks like a workout video as well, sounds like they've recorded this from a VHS, funnily enough. Lusty, weren't we talking about VHSs as well recently? Lusty's not even there at the moment. I don't know why I'm calling him. My whole Twitch went, bleh. What? Okay. Okay. Are we not there? Are we gone? I'm still on Facebook. Do I need to stop and start again? I may need to stop and start again. Oh, I might know what's happened. Just realised. On my end, it's still working. Yeah, I'm back. It's gone on Twitch. She's back. Yeah, it's not my end. I have no idea if you can even hear me on Twitch, by the way. Oh, it's back, is it? Welcome back. Oh, I didn't do anything. Other than stop. You know where you get the Twitch dashboard? I forgot that was even still playing, which obviously it was playing perfectly fine my end. And so I paused it, and then all of a sudden everyone's saying, "You're back!" So it was probably my end. Yeah, I saw the tweet. I need a song. It wasn't my end. No, it probably wasn't. Lusty had a lot of issues last night as well. I'm sure we played this the other week. More than likely. I just realised I had no songs lined up, so... Oh, yeah, no, I know. But, there was a lot of issues in general that I'd noticed that Gemma had put. That's what I want. Well, what if I got hooked up to it? What, my Twitch? What, my laptop? Oh, what, Lusty's computer? Yeah. Obviously, Lusty's got a hell of a lot more connected than I have. Right, did I play Blame It on the Boogie last week? I didn't, did I? I played Martika. Because I wanted to play Big Fun's version, and I didn't play Big Fun, so I'm going to play Big Fun this week. Computer's very complicated, yeah. And I didn't have to stop and start, so I'm quite chuffed with that. I played Respectable last week. I played Once in a Lifetime recently as well. Bum, 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 bum. just can't get enough. I need another fucking song. I don't know what to play. Cats make the rules. Yeah. Do you know what? I want this. I've decided I want that. I want that song. Right, after this song, I will do the quiz questions again. So for all those that didn't know, that wasn't in the chat earlier, I got Bike BQ back. And for context, I posted a picture in Discord of my bike when I put a new back box on it, and the back box is that big. It looks like one of those barbecues, you know, like with the lid. You know, it looks like one of those big round barbecues, basically. So of course the comment was made of when are we going to have the barbecue. So obviously my bike has been back and forth being fixed, and now it is back as of last night. So now we call it Bike BQ. Okay, Bike BQ. And that is the first thing I said to Lusty in Lusty's chat when I went in yesterday. When I went into Lusty's chat yesterday, Bike BQ is back. No, not network, not Twitch. My PC is, Lusty's PC is slowly. I mean, I thought my old laptop was bad enough, but Lusty sounds like he's got more issues than I have when it comes to his computer. Cooking with Lucifer's barbecue, Bike BQ, yeah. Oh my God, I don't think it would be able to stay in the heat, let alone put a barbecue in that. But it is bigger than most people's portable barbecues. That back box, it's ridiculous. There you go, a bit of a request at 4G there, just can't get enough. Depeche Mode. Now I need to give you the quiz questions again. Apparently we are having a few issues on the Twitch side. I briefly cut out, but I was still on Facebook and YouTube, by the way, with the stream. I think that is essentially actually a Twitch issue though, so not me for once. It's usually me, usually something that I have done that messes up my streams, this, that, and the other, or because of my previous laptop. But you know, we got a new laptop now, and it works, and it's nice and smooth. IRL stream with steak in the Bike BQ. I call my bike the Bike BQ because I put a new back box on it a little while back. And it genuinely is bigger than a lot of people's, you know, portable barbecues with the lid. So there's the jokes in the chat at the moment. We want an IRL stream with my bike with a barbecue. I'm just going to get a steak and chuck it on the box now and just, you know, take a picture and see what happens. Any hue, yes, any hue, why not? Whatever colour you desire. We're going to go back to the quiz questions. Earlier on, I gave you 5 questions regarding songs. Most of them, actually all of them were regarding lyrics this week. Any Hugh's here or Harry's, why not? But yeah, I'm going to give you those quiz questions one more time. Most of you have given me answers for them all, but you know, I'm going to give you the questions again just in case you missed them earlier on. So question number 1, who is not Michael Jackson's lover, but instead just a girl who claims that he's the one? Who is not Michael Jackson's lover, but instead just a girl who claims that he's the one? Question number 2, in which Oasis song do the band Wanna Fly and Wanna Live and Wanna Breathe? In which Oasis song do the band Wanna Fly, Wanna Live and Wanna Breathe? Question number 3, what was Lewis Capaldi getting kind of used to being? What was Lewis Capaldi getting kind of used to being? Question number 4, what did Marvin Gaye hear through the grapevine? And if you want to give me a literal answer, I will take it, because we had this previously. I gave this question, or at least similar, and everyone was a little bit too literal. So what did Marvin Gaye hear through the grapevine? Finally, question number 5, she played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an English man. Are the opening lyrics to a song by which artist? She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an English man. Are the opening lyrics to a song by which artist? Yes, just writing that we've had this question before. We have, but that one is the only one I remember reading out of the entire quiz questions that I've done in the past. So yeah, there you go. That is all your quiz questions once more. If you do know the answers and you would like to get involved, we are live on Facebook, YouTube and Twitch. Head over to Facebook or YouTube, type in Amanda Symons, Symons. You will find me on both of those. Or if you are a gamer, head over to twitch.tv/Lucifer's Angel 84 and you will find me there as well. I remember very clearly being very adamant that we needed to accept the literal answer, but because it is right for what is being asked. It is indeed. It is, you can take the literal answer. But it was one of those things, a lot of people wrote literal answers for that, but there is a little bit more of an elaborate answer. If you choose to give me the literal, then so be it. But if you don't want to join in the chaos that is the chat, there are several other ways of getting hold of me, and they are this.
The studio. Call 01823 781 782. Send a message or voice note on WhatsApp 07340 248 973. Text the word Apple FM followed by your message.
I wish it was spell check, yeah. No, it's just me. It is, yes. Or you can email me, amandas@applefm.co.uk. Should we carry on with some music? I was going to play these guys last week, and I ended up playing Martika instead. Or is it Marquita? I always forget. No, Marquita's the drill. Martika is the artist. I get them round the wrong way forever. But for the time being, it's big fun. Tea time. It is tea time. Correct myself. There you go, Leon. There you go. I knew you'd get there in the end. FNAF Secrets in the Mimic is out. Is it today? I mean, it would make sense to come out today, Friday the 13th and all that. Don't know why I wanted to say my niece was 12 earlier. She's 11. Mind you, I did that with my other niece. With her age, saying she was already 6, but she turned 6. Yeah, they're all older than I expect. I know my nephew's 5 this year, though. And I think Florence must be 8 this year, then. Somebody has bugged me, drugged me, whatever. I thought I put my hoodie t-shirt on today, and I played with the tassels because they weren't even, and now like the hood is just like not in the right place. Anyone ever find that? The hood just doesn't quite sit in the right place for you, and you just sit there, and it bugs you. I have a British niece named Florence. Yeah, my niece is also Florence as well. So I have Ariana Rose, and when she was born, it took me a while to not associate her name with something, because I didn't think of anything like, so it's Ariana from the Rarely Wear Something Hooded, yeah. Hello, my dog. So I didn't hear Ariana. I didn't think of Ariana Grande, you know, nothing like that. I heard Ariolai originally when I was given her name, bless her. You know, that stuck in my head for about a month. But she's actually named after Ariana from the Dumbledore's sister, basically. Dumbledore's sister from the Harry Potter franchise. Then you have Florence is my next niece. Then you have Pippa. And then you have Zachary. Bless them. And Zachary is actually named after Zachary Levi. So it's Z-A-C-H, not with a K. Sunshine, moonlight, good times, boogie. Ow! Okay, my shoulder's worse than I thought. That's not good. Right, I'm gonna have to sit and push that. I have to push that out later. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, Dirty Roxanne. Might have to play that later, but I need another song. I started already. It started. The cough has started. I do think it's because of being in here. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-ba-dum-bum. Jason Donovan was one of the hurdles yesterday. That was hilarious. No illusion. Hoodie strings, mine always come off on the first wash. Yeah, a couple of mine do. But I'm really OCD that they have to be even. So I keep them even when I do it. So yeah, I always have to make sure. Because then I don't like it when it's gone tight, where like you've pulled it tight. Tonight, big in Japan, Italy. It's the reason why you're big in Japan. Bum, 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 bum. Ow! Okay, we don't need a 7-minute long one. That one. It's not supposed to be playing. It also wasn't muted. This is what you do to me. What do we want? What Boney M song is 80s? What Boney M song is 80s? That is the question. Let's have a look. 80s Boney M songs. Ow! Fucking hell. Sorry. It's the reason why you're big in Japan. Maybe not Jingle Bells. Maybe not We Kill the World. Hooray, hooray. It's a holly holiday. Maybe. We could do that. Happy song? No. Yeah. There's lots of misheard lyrics for me in this song, to be fair. Made in Japan instead of big, yeah. It's just rotator cuff. That's all it is. It's all that is buggered on my shoulder currently. It's fine. I just need to do some exercises. Big in Japan. I need songs by Boney M in the 80s. I want to play. Do you know what? We're going to do that. Oh, big in Japan. Bum, 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 bum. Back with tea. Awesome. Here we go. No, because that's 1979. Fuck. I mean, we could do Rasputin. I mean, oh no, there you go. Boney M, Happy Song. 1984. Assam. Dance, dance, dance. See, I like Daddy Cool. When was Daddy Cool? Does anybody know when Daddy Cool was released? Ah, 79. Do you know what? I don't care. I don't care. We're gonna play Daddy Cool. Don't care. 1979 goes into 1980. Close enough. Shh. To be honest, how many people would know? Oh shit! Alright! Said 1979 when I brought it up. Right, find me another one closer to the 80s then. Anybody? Because I have no other songs now. Nice. I don't tend to do much in the way of freezing I don't do much in the way of ice lollies because I don't like ice lollies. I'm really not a fan of ice lollies because they just you suck all the flavour and then you just got all the water left. I hate it. I like doing like milk-based ones, but yeah, if anyone can find a Boney M song or something like, you know, what's it called? Runaway, you know, like, not Runaway Train. I can't remember. Eruption is the group. We do Malika. What is Malika? What is that song? Can I play Summer Rain? Okay, alright, I'll play Summer Rain instead then. Google gave it to you, yeah. Well, I googled Boney M songs and it came with other people. Dun, 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 dun. Yolanda synth and strings, that bit right there. Maybe not. Sorry, Gimli, by the way. I Actually, do you know what? Yeah, fuck it. We'll have the 5-minute version. We'll have the 5-minute version. And yes, yeah, Runaway Horses. Yeah, my dad had the album Runaway Horses. Yeah, my dad used to play that album in the car quite a bit. Mother of God. Shit, I need to not breathe in that aircon is what I am not small. Need to do this because otherwise I'll have nothing in between. All my little jingles, which I nearly forgot to do. So quiz answers coming up after this song. And yeah, sorry Gimli, I saw it down on the side and I nearly played Brother Louie, but I saw I changed it to Sherry Lady. Ow. I'll live. Shoulder just needs stretch it out. That's all it is. It hurts right now, but I will live. It's just certain angles I move it at, and it's fine. 'Tis fine. Going through emotion. I never actually asked how is everyone in general. I've not actually asked anyone at all. Sherry lady. Need a mashup, don't I? Need a mashup. That might help. Just realised that my screen is tilted at me and I don't like that. Start with that. Oh, we've still got a minute of this song, that's fine. What am I looking for? That one will do. We're just going to start with that one as number one. Cup of Joe. Ah, there it is. The last one. Cool. Bit of modern talking there. Oh, do you know what? I swear it's the aircon that makes me cough in here. I'm fine, and then all of a sudden I just start coughing. And I want you to do one night, just sit and air this room out. You know, you've got to just air it out. It's always closed. I'm just going to air it out one night. Why not? Anywho, I need to give you some answers, don't I? So earlier on, I gave you 5 quiz questions regarding songs. So question number 1, who is not Michael Jackson's lover, but instead just a girl who claims that he is the one? Of course, it was Billie Jean. Or as G liked to put in chat earlier, Jilly Bean, or Lusty put Jelly Bean. Question number 2, in which Oasis song do the band Wanna Fly, Wanna Live, and Wanna Breathe? Jilly Bean, yes, Jilly Bean. It was in fact Live Forever. Question number 3, what was Lewis Capaldi getting kind of used to being? Someone you loved was the answer. There was a lot of answers in the chat saying alone, which I will take that as well. BG, yes, BG as well. Yeah, I will take a loan for that too. Number 4. What did Marvin Gaye hear through the grapevine? Of course, not much longer would you be his. Or, as everyone likes to take it quite literally, it. He heard it through the grapevine. And finally, question number 5. She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman are the opening lyrics to a song by which artist? Of course you all knew that one. It was Ed Sheeran, and it wasn't Nancy Mulligan, like was put on Facebook chat. It was, of course, Galway Girl. So well done for anyone who got those correct. Now, he heard the audiobook for Stephen King's It. He did indeed. Now I've got one more song left. This is a bit of a request from the album Runaway Horses back in 1989. Bit of Summer Rain, Belinda Carlisle. But don't go anywhere. After this song, I will be back with the world-famous Friday Night Mashup. It's the extended version as well, so it's all good. Dancing with you. Right, I'm going to put it on a burb, guys. I'm going to put it on a burb. My camera's gone wonky again. Here we go. Somewhere in my heart, I'm always... Yeah, see, look. Don't know if you get that there. The audio disabled or something. Something it says like that somewhere. Right, got one mashup. Stick beat! Galway Girl, not Galway. Whatever. You knew I was going to say it wrong. Galway Girl, yes. Galway Girl, yeah. I knew I was going to say it wrong. So let's put an old Paolo one. I knew that you'd... It's fine. Do you know what? I didn't even realise what way round I'd said it, to be fair, until you pointed it out. Ow. Now coughing hurts it. Ow! Holy shit. Coughing hurts my shoulder. How? We don't know, but, you know, it is what it is. Ugh. So I got an old Paolo one that for some unbeknown reason I haven't played, and I don't know why. It was sat in my list further up, so I just pulled a few out of those. Every time I close the window, when it's happens in summer. Oh no! Okay, that song apparently doesn't exist. It does though. Paris Latino. There it is, I found it. I just didn't need to spell as much. No! Oh, Stinky Pete, we've got a better one. If you type in Lucan Jam with a capital L and a capital J, you will get my cat doing the exact same thing as Cat Jam. Okay, 42 seconds. Oh, I need to swap mice over. That might help. Yeah, there you go. Mandog did it. You might not. You've got better TTV, so of course you'll see it. Yeah, that's actually my cat. That's Lucan, one of my cats. Hello. You can't hear me. Is I quiet on YouTube? Am I quiet on YouTube, guys? Gemma's on YouTube, G's on YouTube currently. Let me know if you can't hear me. Oh, that's why. Tetris was playing. I do apologise. Yeah, Tetris was playing. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. That's a Twitch thing. Sorry. Yeah, that's the guys on Twitch playing random alerts. I do apologise.
Friday Night Mashup with Amanda Symons.
And yeah, hello. I am on a BRB, but I will be back in 2 minutes. Yeah, on it's all right, Gemma. It's all good. Yeah, on Twitch they have a lot of sound alerts that they can redeem. So the guys do a lot of sound alerts over on Twitch. I do apologise. That's not how you spell TJA. Oh, come on. No. It never remembers TJA mashups, which is very interesting. Have to lurk if I don't get to come back. No worries, G. Have an awesome one. Excuse me. Sorry. I will be back in 2 seconds. I'm just lining up mashups. Can't be friends. I hope you're doing good. I don't know. I'm going to pronounce it wrong. I do apologise in advance if I do pronounce it wrong. Samridi. I don't know if I've said that correctly. I do apologise if I've said that incorrectly. I'm not good with pronouncing names, clearly. How many times can I not even pronounce my own name correctly, let alone everyone else's? Let me come back. That might help. That might help. I'm back now. There we go. Whipping herself before anyone else can even correct me. Yeah. Mandog will tell you hands down, don't ever ask me to pronounce anything in Finnish because I am shit at it. I tried to do it with an artist the other week, and I got corrected massively because I couldn't pronounce it. German's the only one that I have a marginal pronunciation for currently. And even then, it's only because Gimli knows what I'm trying to say that he can understand what I'm saying. So yeah, I am awful when it comes to pronouncing anything 9 times out of 10. I will always try, but I'm not great. And I am shit with names. The A's throw me. The A's do throw me, yes, because I get the pronunciation whether it's an A or an R, like ka or car. If I didn't know what you were saying, I couldn't tell if it was good or not. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But you've always seemed to understand what I'm trying to say. But then 9 times out of 10, it's German words that you have given me. Therefore, you know what I am potentially attempting to say. You know what, I'm going to have some orange juice instead. Probably not the greatest idea, but And I probably shouldn't have finished that either, because I have a whole can here that I've got to try and get through as well. Because obviously I'm going to ride home. Mind you, I can put half of it in there, can't I? If I don't finish it all. You have to try a different A pronunciation. R is the easy A, as the one that we use is the R. Back versus buck, yes. See, I read the same A. That's the trouble. I read it the same way. That's my problem. There we go. We Can't Be Friends, Cup of Joe and Ariana Grande to start off with there. And welcome back. It is the world famous Friday Night Mashup with me, Amanda Symons, taking you up till 8 p.m. with all things mashed, including my words, because clearly I can't speak today. I've got some more quiz questions for you, courtesy of the one and only Miss Quiz Whiz. Says I who won't say a word out loud in Finnish. I've heard her speak in Finnish. I've heard her do her Duolingo a few times. She pronounces Finnish better than I do. I don't have a Scooby-Doo on how to pronounce Finnish words. I've said in the past, don't ask me to say words in different languages because I am rubbish at it. Yes, I will always try, but you might not be able to understand a word I am saying in said language. So quiz questions. Now these ones are courtesy of Miss Quiz Whiz at about 5 to 6 when I completely forgot that I didn't have any. I thought I still had the second half of these pictures. Turns out I did not. And I sheepishly asked Miss Quiz Whiz for some quiz questions, and she sent said quiz questions to myself. How many times can you say quiz questions before it all loses any meaning? 3 questions regarding music. So big hitters to start off with. Question number 1. Which 2 singers collaborated on the 2019 hit song I Don't Care? Which 2 singers collaborated on the 2019 hit song I Don't Care? Question number 2, timeless tunes now. Which Beach Boys song did Paul McCartney call the greatest song ever written? And if Lusty Bard is in chat, he will chuckle to the answer of this one. I'll give anyone a clue if you've ever played BioShock. There you go. I don't think that's too much of a clue, but we'll see. So which Beach Boys song did Paul McCartney call the greatest song ever written? And finally, music legends, question number 3. Which singer has the nickname The Boss? Now, I've had this question recently. I don't know whether it's one of my quiz questions or Miss Quiz Whiz's quiz questions. And because I never actually knew the answer to this one until I saw it. So which singer has the nickname The Boss? Quiz questions, yes. Quiz, yes. I did finally fail on saying quiz questions. I was desperately trying. It failed. Never mind. So I will read them out one more time just in case. Question number 1. Which 2 singers collaborated on the 2019 hit song I Don't Care? Question number 2. Which Beach Boys song did Paul McCartney call the greatest song ever written? And finally, question number 3. Which singer has the nickname The Boss? There you go. That is all your quiz questions. There you go. Enunciation. There you go. That is all your quiz questions. Now, if you do know any of the answers and you do want to get involved, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Head over to Facebook or YouTube, type in Amanda Symons, Symons. You will find me on both of those. Or if you are a gamer and you use Twitch, head over to twitch.tv/Lucifer's Angel 84, all one word. You will find me there as well. Now, if you don't want to join in the chaos that is chat, as they are all mocking me currently, then there are ways of getting hold of me, and they are this.
Contact the studio. 1823.
No clue. De Brewster Spring de Steam. Oh, don't ask me to do that. Bloody hell. I love tongue twisters, and I can do tongue twisters. But as soon as I'm just generically trying to say stuff, I can't. No, never. Mocking you? No, we would never. They're forever mocking me in the chat, they are. I don't mind, it's a bit of fun. Now, if you want to, you can also email me, amandaS@applefm.co.uk. And we're going to carry on with some mashups. Now, this one, for some unbeknown reason, I've never played this one. Bit of Paolo Monti. It was sat in my mashups to play list, a little bit higher up, and I don't know why I've never played it. So let's play some Paolo Monti. Slander, yes. Most Finns do appreciate the effort. I think it's brave to try. No. And what was it? Language teacher said that you shouldn't be shy when you want to try speaking. Nobody will laugh. They would admire your bravery for even trying. Yeah, total BS. Yes. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I will always give things a go, and I know full well I am never gonna be able to pronounce it correctly. Mind you, Tomte did point out there was a word I did pronounce correctly once, but I think that was just referring to percolate, which was the over here coffee. Okay, a percolator. Before if Mandog managed to click on to the word I was pronouncing, that if for any reason I know what it stands for, the loose generic terminology. But yeah, it was when I was playing Alan Wake, when Bruce Winter Smilf shows up. Who's Bruce Winter Smilf? Best word in that language. Well, yeah. I know what it means, and the slang terminology. As soon as someone seems irritated or laughs at my attempts, I don't want. No. Because at the end of the day, you shouldn't get irritated by someone that can't pronounce those words if it's not their original language. Do you know what I mean? I mean, let's face it, I can't even pronounce English words properly, and English is my first language. But I know where, there are times, laughing it, to me, not necessarily laughing at the person, laughing with them, that little chuckle, that sort of thing. How Nurbin pronounces his name, I chuckle when I hear you pronounce it. I probably do pronounce it completely different. I read the word Nurbin, so I say Nurbin, because I read it like urban. Do you know what I mean? A friend of mine says I speak better English than some native speakers. Yes. Still don't fully understand why I can sing out loud but not speak. Yeah. You can flag it with singing though, can't you? It's the same with a lot of people that will sing very Americanized when certain songs. Not necessarily pronouncing T's or wanna rather than want, that sort of thing. You can kind of smooth off the edges of certain words and get away with it. Or you just do what I do and just sing completely different words in general. Because why not? Because singing and speaking uses two different parts of the brain, yeah. I think Mandog taught me an English word the other day. Wasn't that me? I think I taught you an English word as well. It was, we were talking about garish. I think, was it the word garish? You used the word gaudy and I used the word garish. And then we were talking about something else as well. But yeah, Mando probably taught you another word as well, no doubt. I need more mashups. Garish, yeah. But we're both English, yeah, that's very true. I did teach an English friend the word incessant. So incessant is depending on the context you're using it in, but incessant usually tends to mean irritating and consistent. Essentially consistently irritating, not stopping, exactly, but usually meant in the term that it is irritating, as endlessly annoying. Yes, persistently annoying. Yes, persistent, incessant. Yeah, incessant is usually done on more of the derogatory, incessant chatter, annoying. Yeah, so usually incessant is used for more irritating. It won't shut the fuck up. So me, I am incessant. But yeah. So yeah, there you go. Never understand why flammable and inflammable mean the same thing. You're tired of your incessant whining, yes. Get rid of that. Oh, have I missed the line? If I missed the line. Fireflies, I'm weird cause I hate good. I missed the line. Said farewell. I missed the line. And I missed the jock strap around my head, a dildo under my bed line. I was gonna sing it and it was gonna be funny. Slowly. So, Elliot Minor did a cover of this song, and they changed the line to a jock strap around my head, a dildo under my bed. I done botched the joke. I did indeed. Timing is key, clearly, and I didn't have it. That would mean inflammable, not flammable. Inflammable, potentially. I would read. No, it was not. Smash. No, wrong keyboard. No, right keyboard. And I like to make myself self-believe when planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. Yeah, infamous would lead me to believe. So bigger, though actually infamous is negative. Yes. The planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. I keep going up. They don't play the up line on this one. I'm right at the end, aren't I? Shit, yes. The planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams. So DJs from Mars this week is going to be the last one. Right, where is this one? Riding Alone. Just in advance, some of you might not like this take on this song. It's a very low Fleetwood Mac. Let's do. You should play the way you feel. That was the inflammable. The inflammable is the Latin root in which means to cause to be. Yes. It's also hard to say as well as typing, I can imagine. Mahihi. Hard to read, yes. Mahihi. Please tell me that's what they named their channel after. Mahihi. Mr. Comma after the final in. Yes. The English product. Remove Latin from English. Make it simple. Could you imagine? I mean, it would work-ish. Like me and Lusty going back to the old Shakespearean terminology last night. Doth fucketh off. Fucked offeth. We were talking about things in Valheim. I'm not telling everyone else. Utilise for us Brits. Why do you folks say utilise when you can literally say use? Z is American, S is English. The Vikings learn Latin, use it to shout it. I read that. Do you know what I read that at? English is what happens when Vikings learn Latin and use it to shout at Gemmas, is what I read. Not Germans, Gemmas. Sorry, Gemma. It didn't help the fact that Gemma also commented underneath, so that's where my brain went. I read Gemmas. You use Latin to shout at Gemma. My point is, utilise comes from a Latin root and is wholly unneeded. It is, I suppose. I do get what you mean, though, man dog. Yes. Essentially, the word utilise is just essentially a posh word for going, I use this. I utilised the option to choose to use a little bit more of a larger word. There's not many people though that use the word utilise that often. It's more when it's being done in a feral, in a very feral now apparently in my head, very formal. There you go. It's done in a more formal terminology, more technical or precise term. Yeah, use this device for its intended purpose. Yeah, writers do, and I sometimes write. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's more of a formal terminology. What we got? 24. So we need a couple more mashups potentially, and then more quiz questions. Oh, that's better. And formal language serves a purpose. Yes. It's hard sometimes. Pieces of peace in sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, I think about the end just way too much. Okay, where are we going next? So, that one is going to be the last one anyway. because it's dance, it's DDH from Mars. We don't have any FG Roland this week, which is interesting. Do you want some churches? We'll give some churches. I used to follow a few channels that would throw out random Victorian words we don't use anymore, and honestly, some of them, yes, it's quite fun to hear some of the words that don't get used anymore. Like, take the word inanimate. Inanimate mashups, for one, which is currently where I'm going next. Let's have a common list for all of us to bring back, along with songs with O list. Where am I going? Redecorate the sun. "21 Pilots," Churches, Phoebe Bridgers, and Little Nas. I will admit I haven't actually heard this one. This one I pulled down from a list. Same as Paolo Monti. The first like 3 or 4 I pulled further up, and I haven't listened to these. These were ones that were listened to for me. So they've been there a while. Why is she putting them on a mask outside in the middle of a fucking jungle? Why do you need a mask on outside? It's fresh air, love. Unmute, thank you. I'll never understand that. You're going out in fresh air and people put a mask on. Never understand that. Bedlight means adorned. The word adorn. Adorn just means putting something on or wearing, potentially. I read bedlight. Drawing the curtain. I read bedlight. Crapulous sounds like crapula. That word just screams. Bedight, there you go, bedight, not bedlight, that I read. I love the word crapulous. It just makes it sound shit anyway, doesn't it? Might have the same source. I'm probably pronouncing the Finnish variant slightly wrong anyway. Crapula, or cropula, cropula, Anne and my A's, okay, that's the joke there. Drawing curtains, confusing the hell out of children for years. Yeah, drawing curtains, yes. Is it? I bet it's crapula, isn't it? Crapula, not crapula. To draw a bath, yeah. Glance, yes. I'm going. Yeah, that's a me and Anne thing. Pronouncing the A's correctly. When I say Adam and the Ants, not Adam and the Ants, Adam and the Ants. Crapula. So I wasn't far off the first time round. So I was actually closer, not even trying. I was closer that way. I will take that. I'm happy with that. I will take it. I know I'm still not doing it correctly, but I'll take it. I know it's not fully there, but la. It's the A's, okay? Bacular. Crapula. I said it okay. All right. There we go. Oh God, I can't spell now as well as always think of the Count Duckula when I read Bacula. Yeah. Or me and Lusty go down the route of the Count instead after that. 1, 2. Crapula. Yeah. Why not? Chromatics. Oh, fuck a doodle doo. There we go. Sorry. That song ended. I knew it was ending and it ended quicker. Chromatics, Amy Winehouse. I assumed this was a new one, but apparently not. 2 years ago. Awesome. Right, let's get rid of this. What have we got? I need to do the quiz questions. I should have done the quiz questions after that. This one's only 3 minutes long. It was a salted caramel frappuccino with coffee, basically. So milk, coffee, caramel, basically. Glorified milkshake with some coffee. And for afters, we have some Mango Monster. Because it's me. When don't I drink Monster? Because I am bad. Yeah. It is, Gemma. It is a new one. Pardon me. Oh, hang on. Which one's a new one? Sports car, maybe? What am I even playing at the moment? We're playing Redecorate the Sun. Sugar, sugar, sugar dairy with 1 shot of coffee. Yes. And it was a proper shot of coffee rather than the powder shit this time. This is why it was all on the bottom. I need one more, don't I? There. So, yeah, the next one, the Minor Arth, is a new one to the channel, yes. Came up randomly. Break My Heart urgently. Why not? Going to number 9. Did a Doka Ryan today and put some soft toffee candy in a jar of whiskey. Ah, nice. Whiskey in the jarro. Sorry. That's where my brain went. Yeah, toffee whiskey apparently is a really nice one. Bon apple teeth, yes, exactly. I wanted to use Werther's original, but the store didn't have any. Yeah, to be honest, you're better off with soft toffee anyway. It'd break down a lot easier. Do it next time, yeah. I don't know. I reckon soft toffee would have been nicer. Oh, I tell you what, some of these songs finish quicker than I remember. Excuse me. Oh dear. Now I need to give you the quiz questions again, don't I? So I just saw the cha 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 rim ting tagadim rim tim tagadim. There you go. God, don't answer words. Too many words today. The battle just come up as a optional video. Do I want to go and watch that? No, I'm good. I do love it though. But I do need to give you the quiz questions one more time. Earlier on, I gave you 3 quiz questions. Now, the chat went nuts and gave me the answers almost instantaneously. But just in case you missed them earlier on, I will give you them one more time. So, question number 1. Which 2 singers collaborated on the 29 hit song I Don't Care? So which 2 singers collaborated on the 2019 hit song I Don't Care? Question number 2. Which Beach Boys song did Paul McCartney call the greatest song ever written? Which Beach Boys song did Paul McCartney call the greatest song ever written? And finally, question number 3. Which singer has a nickname, The Boss? Which singer has the nickname, The Boss? Which, you know, I didn't know. The chat will know. And I only knew that from when I did this question several months back. It was in some other quiz that I had. Yeah, I didn't know it. I'm not going to lie. I only know 2 or 3 songs by that person. If you do know any of the answers and you do want to get involved, the chat's currently talking about Werther's Originals, Bon Appetit, yeah, talking about putting Werther's Originals in whiskey and seeing what happens, apparently. But yeah, if you do want to get involved, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Head over to Facebook or YouTube. Type in Amanda Symons, Symons. You will find me on both of those. Now, if you do not, if you use Twitch, there we go. I was going to say if you don't want to get involved with the chaos, we can go down that route in a second, but Twitch first, twitch.tv/LucifersAngel84, all one word. There you go. Now, if you don't want to join in the chaos that is the chat, we are live on other ways. We are live. But there's other ways of getting hold of me. There we go. I need to stop now, don't I? Which are these. Doesn't know Doka Ryan. I don't know who Doka Ryan is, no. Or what it is. Who it is, what it is. So can you tell I don't know? Might put some Werther's in rum. Yeah, Werther's in rum would work nice. Sweet rum. All the ways, yes. Or you can email me, amanda.s@applefm.co.uk. We're going to carry on with some mashups now. We've got about 22 minutes before Mr. Chris Waring is going to take over with Friday Anthems. So let's have a little bit of Chromatics, Amy Winehouse, and Depeche Mode, because you know it's no good. Because, yeah, here we go. Is a YouTuber who puts stuff into alcohol to see what happens. All right, so an alcoholic. Woo! I'm joking. I used to do that, but I wouldn't put it on a YouTube channel. Ah, my God. My shoulder's been fine all day. Why is it hurting this much now? It's ridiculous. Everything needs to be tried, indeed. Alcohol experience were too rude for the tube, yeah. No, I used to make my own cocktails. Not that half of the drinks you guys would necessarily know what they are. I mean, we all know what Jaeger bombs are. I don't drink Jaeger bombs as a shot. I drink Jaeger bombs as pints. Does normal stuff like various candy and whiskey. Yeah. Oh, giant nah, fuck off. Pickles? No! Why did he try Reese's Cups? Oh, yeah. Peanut butter and chocolate. Yow! Sorry. You know it hurts when I laugh, okay? Why is it hurting so much? Holy shit. My buddy tried. I like try. Mix pickle juice with vodka. I mean, each to their own. But no, not pickles. Oh, I can't stand pickles, gherkins, whatever you want to call them. Holy shit, that hurt. Ah! Sorry. Depends on the pickle. No, it doesn't. All pickles are wrong. Okay. Ah. You are welcome to pickles, Gimli. I don't eat them. I think they are vile. Right, the arm's just going to stay there for a minute, okay? Currently holding on to that box. Right, that song is good. That needs a new one. Okay. Just casually propping up. What have we got? 41. We've still got a bit of time. Pickled beetroot. Don't like beetroot. You know me, I don't eat much in general. Okay, I'm just gonna do this one. This one is a bit much for my ears, is all I will say. I'm not saying it's not bad mashup, it's just a bit too much for me. The thing being is it's too much to try and listen to try and figure out what songs are even playing, to then figure out whether there was any swear words in it, and that's where my brain shuts off. I've had that with a few people in the past because I don't know what the songs are. I can't go looking for the songs to figure out whether there's any swear words in said songs. And then it's already skipped to the next song and then I'm lost again. I'm old, okay? Ryan's a vodka brand at this point. Ryan Reynolds, not a big fan of vodka. I don't really drink much in the way of vodka, to be honest. Vodka Red Bull is probably as far as I go. Yeah, I know who you meant. I just read Ryan. Ryan Reynolds doesn't have vodka, remember, though. He does have his own music, I was going to say. Alcohol. My arm is so dry down here as well. I don't know if you can see how dry. Yeah, gin, I know. How dry my arm is currently. It's very bad. I haven't had this big a dry patches in a very long time. I only ever get little diddy dry patches. Oh, okay. I think we're all right for a little bit, shoulder-wise. Okay. I'm going to line up DJs from Mars. No, I'm not. I don't need to line DJs from Mars up yet. I need one more. Let's go for YITT. Special cream for my head now to avoid dry skin. I suffer with eczema. However, I only get it in like tiny little patches. So I don't really, I don't really suffer with, try doing your legs, Gimli. You can imagine how dry my legs are. I don't suffer with eczema that badly that I need certain creams or anything like that. I have done in the past. Every now and again, I will need it. I briefly use like steroid cream a couple of times, but I don't need it. You know, I just need to learn to put more moisturizer on, which I don't do very often. And of course, straight after a shower, I should do it, and I don't, because I am a lazy bitch. Surprising little leg hair, yeah. I don't at the moment because I shaved it all off earlier. Polite Rocket song. I don't like the sounds of this. Urgent, urgent. Did I skip a number somewhere? I did not. It's all good. But yeah, I looked at my arm earlier and went, bugger me, that's a big old dry patch. It started here and then has randomly just gone. Am I falling in love? But yeah, the reason why I thought one of the quiz questions for Lusty, because we pointed out one of the BioShock. Need to get my eye bath, yeah. Lusty, I was talking to Lusty about one of the BioShock games and a song on one of those BioShock games. And then it appeared, because I mentioned this to Lusty beforehand, before he came across it, and then came across it. I think I was still there in the stream at the time. Not now, yes. No, not the not now bit. All I'll say, Lusty, is Barbershop Quartet. That was the song. It was that song. Yeah. But yeah, not now. Should I take a photo? Not now. Yes, quite literally. When I was actually playing it, yes, when you were actually playing it, I pointed out to Lusty that there was a Barbershop Quartet in one of the games, and it was the song that was involved as well. Balloon Boys! Balloon! Let's line up some DJs from Mars. On the float, yes, the floating boat. The boat float. Boat float. Floaty boaty. DJs from Mars. That's not how I spell. Oh, it is how I spell DJs from Mars. I thought I put SJS. There it is. That is said mashup I want to listen to. There is currently a Vikings Snickers advert with that old dude, Mourinho. Is that his name? Some football dude. Yeah, that one. Floaty McBoatface. Oh my god, where did Floaty McBoatface come from? I've heard that recently. Oh, I hate that video. I hate that song, actually. Watermelon Sugar. Harry Styles. It's when he's licking his lips. Oh, it makes me fucking cringe. The entire song, my sister will hate me for saying this. My sister fucking loves One Direction, and collectively and individually. That's it. Floating McBoatface is a white t-shirt, yeah. But I hate the song Watermelon Sugar, and I always thought he was saying want another sugar high, but it turns out it was watermelon. And then I caught the video one day, and all he's doing is literally munching on some fucking watermelon on the beach, and he keeps licking his lips. Obviously, it's all suggestive, the video anyway, but it makes me really fucking cringe, that video. It's horrible. I hate it. Sorry. I don't like it. Just don't tell my youngest sister. Don't tell Emily. I think she knows I hate it anyway. I don't mind. I don't dislike Harry Styles. That's not what I'm saying. I just absolutely fucking hate the song Watermelon Sugar. You mean the other Ryan? What, 8-Bit Ryan? Or the only Ryan? Right, we've got 9 minutes left. We've got 2 mashups left. How long is the last one? 3:10. Fuck. I may not have timed this very well. What is the one we're playing at the moment? 11. So it's 4:12. Which is going to give me about 4 minutes left. Last one is 3:06. 3:06. Be fine. I'll just talk shit in between. The other Ryan. You mean the other Ryan? 8-Bit Ryan. The only Ryan. The other Ryan. That other Ryan as well, you know? Ryan Gosling, that one. Ow! Okay, so when I hurt myself, obviously, you know, I let out random little sounds, but you know when it really hurts when it comes to me, because I laugh, or I'm in tears, one of the three. But yeah, when I'm in pain, in front of people, I laugh. Because I'm not talking about Jack's Edge. Jack Black. Yeah, I don't deal, and I laugh when I'm in excessive amounts of pain. Because that is the easiest way for me to deal with it. I don't know why. Don't know why I go down certain routes of certain things and I laugh. Pain is one of them. Yeah, pain is one of them. So yeah, if I say ow when I start laughing, you know it's hurting me, alright? I genuinely don't know. I must have caught my arm funny whilst I set up, because I've been fine all day. Pain is, yeah. Pain is in your ain't it is. But yeah, the silliest thing is like, it's the tiniest little like, ooh, movement or like that. Usually that way with this shoulder, but even just the coughing was actually, it's right here on the rotator cuff, basically, is botched. That's essentially what it is. So even if I was to go to someone to get it checked out, they're only going to tell me I've damaged my rotator cuff, and all I need to do is my own physiotherapy at home, exercises against walls, you know, basically building the muscle back up on it. That is it. So yeah, it's pointless me even going to speak to anyone. I just deal with it myself. But yeah, it's been ongoing for a good month now, easily. And I thought it had gone, but clearly it hasn't. Oh no, it's almost done. I will live. 'Tis fine. It's not permanent. It's just uncomfortable. Right. Quiz answers. I do like the fact that someone has actually cable tied these down. I am very impressed.
You'll never see.
Woo! Air versus the bird and the bee. Words clearly elude me today. Now I need to give you the answers, don't I? I need to give you the answers for the quiz questions. So earlier on, I asked you which two singers collaborated on the 2019 hit song I Don't Care. And of course, it was Justin Bieber and Ed Sheeran. So well done if you got that one. Question number 2. Which Beach Boys song did Paul McCartney call the greatest song ever written? And it was featured as a barbershop quartet on BioShock 2. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But God only knows. That is the answer. That's not me questioning the answer. God only knows. Fantastic tune, that one. Finally, question Infinite. BioShock Infinite. Isn't that number 2 anyway? There you go. They're all 2. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember which order they go in. It's BioShock Infinite, put it that way. With the floaty boaty, with the boat float. Yes. It's 3 apparently. Okay. Which singer has the nickname The Boss? And you all gave me the answer. It was, in fact, Bruce Springsteen. So well done if you got that one as well. But yeah, correcting me on my BioShock knowledge. I've seen the games. I've never played them myself. Jumped from 2 to infinite, quite the leap. The quantum leap, you could say. No, never mind. I won't make that joke. I've got to run away. We've got one more mashup, and Chris is waiting in the wings, as it were, to take over with the one and only Friday Anthems. I will see you all next week. Hope you have an awesome one. I'll be back here from 6 p.m. with Absolute 80's at 1800, and of course the world famous Friday Night Mashup. Have a good one. I will see you all next week. Bye. Windows jumped from 3.1 to 95. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, and then 7. Windows 95 to Windows 7, wasn't it? Big old jumps there. It's because I know why I get the numbers mixed up. Is because one of them is set before the others. And I think that's why. I think one of them set as a prequel, and it's kind of like it's the same with Borderlands. Xbox jumped from 360 to 1, exactly, and then went to Series 1 because that's not confusing. Because Borderlands also did the same, didn't it? Borderlands did the pre-sequel after, like, 2 of them. Yeah, and then S and X, yeah. Right, I need to do this. Bear with me a second, guys, because I've just realised I haven't got anything ready over here. There we go. And I've got a minute and a half left. There we go. I think the Xbox 720 was a better name than the Xbox One. Yeah. Mind you, now it's going to be Asus. Really? Be an Asus? Really? What was the meaning of 360 name anyway? Is the console meant to spin or something? Yeah. Originally, a lot of the consoles were designed on how many megabits they had, wasn't it? Like the 16-bit, Sega Saturn, all of the older ones. It was their sizing, as it were, originally, the numbers that featured on them. But Nintendo 64, exactly. That was the generic terminology behind them. Were they actually going to call it the Xbox 720? Because that would have just been awesome if they would have. Some names on some consoles I will never understand. You know, like calling it a Wii. Why was it called a Wii? You know, in different languages I could understand that it wouldn't make any difference to them. But, you know, in the English language... Xbox 720p, yeah. It was rumoured. That would be the reason why, you know, because it was 720. Maybe that's why it was an Xbox 360, because it was only a 360p. I need to take my tablets. Let me just log out of this computer. This Friday night.
Friday anthems.
Thanks, Amanda Symons. Kicking off with some Calvin Harris. This is Blessing.
Yeah, pronounce the name correctly, bless him. Wow, wasn't like I was mentioning on how to pronounce my name correctly earlier, was it? Why was the Sega Saturn called what it was? I don't know, because... so you had the Sega Mega Drive. It wasn't two different terminologies for different like European and American, I think. So you had the Sega Saturn, but you also had the Sega Mega Drive. Oh no, it wasn't. You had the Sega Mega Drive and you had the Sega Master System. You had all three at one point, but one of them was EU's take on the name of it. You know, like Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. But clearly over in America they can't say philosopher. So it's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone over there. And I think one of the Segas was one name over here and one name over there. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure that was the case. But I can't remember which one. That's the thing. Can't put the Saturn, Mega Drive, Sega Genesis as well. That was the other one. Right, there you go. Mega Drive and the Genesis. Yeah. Can't put the Saturn, Mega Drive, Genesis, and Master System in chronological. Chronological. There you go. It was the Genesis in America, the Master System / Mega Drive for the rest of the world. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Pete. Yes. Because you had, I think the Sega Master System was the original, and then the Sega Mega Drive was like the upgraded version. Then you had the Mega Drive 2. Master System, Mega Drive, then Saturn. Yes. But I have a Sega Mega Drive at home. And there were Sega Mega Drive 2s at some point, probably knockoff ones, but I remember seeing one. As a kid. But yeah, I do still have a Sega Mega Drive, and I have a lot of games. I also have the Sega Mega Drive emulator game. Dreamcast. Dreamcast, yeah, came later. Yeah, Dreamcat. So the Dreamcast, I believe, was around the same sort of time as the original PlayStation. Yeah, the Dreamcast was an amazing console, but I think that's when like Nintendo 64 came out, and then Sony's original PlayStation as well. So for a lot of people, it kind of there was more choice after a while, wasn't there? I've never played a Dreamcast, I will admit. I own a mini PlayStation, PS1. My brother got me one because I have the dance mat games, and I have 2 dance machines, the mats. One of them works fully. The other one of the buttons doesn't work unless you really stomp on it. When they folded it up to put it in the box, it was not folded correctly, and it's like loose wire. So yeah, I have a PS1, the little one, literally about this big. My brother's the PlayStation nut. I'm the Xbox nut. Up until the one that I bought a year and a half ago, the one that we always, the hashtag set up your Xbox, you bitch, or you little bitch, wasn't it? Isn't that quote like 26, I think? I think that's quote 26. Set up the Xbox, you little bitch. Which was better, the Dreamcast, PlayStation, or N64. See, again, the only one I can actually say I played was the PlayStation. I did briefly play the Nintendo, the original Nintendo, the boxy box one. Quote 26. I was fucking right. Set up the Xbox, you little bitch. Yes. Which, yes, it has already been set up. But in all honesty, that was that Xbox that I bought was the first brand new. Remembers those quotes, dear dude. That was the first brand new console I ever owned. All of my other consoles have all been like some form of secondhand, which again, I don't give a flying fuck. If it works, I don't care. But yeah, I had, so my brother, like I said, my brother got me the PS1, and I've had that for about 20 years now. I have the Sega Mega Drive and all the games still. Keep them in an old school, I've got 3 shoe boxes with all the games. Was like that, actually did. Yeah. I mean, it's the same with like anything new, isn't it? Like certain things. I had my 360 was secondhand. My Xbox 360 was secondhand. My Xbox One was a gift, Christmas gift, which was also secondhand. Again, don't care. My laptop, my previous laptop, was brand new. That was brand new. It was the first laptop. It's not the first laptop I'd ever had brand new. That was my second. This one that I'm using now is a second-hand laptop. Again, so long as it works, it doesn't matter, does it? Gemma's saying goodnight to Facebook and YouTube. So all of my consoles up until the Xbox S. I have got an S, haven't I, Gemma? I've got the one that hasn't got the disc drive. The S. So the Xbox Series S, was the first ever brand new console I ever owned. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna knock it. Because all of my other ones have been secondhand, and I think it's fantastic. If someone else can get, like I have, like 20 plus years out of another console, it's fantastic. I sold my old telly. We got the PlayStation 2 pretty late in its lifespan. Got it in 2006, same year as the Yeah, see, there you go. But at the same time, PlayStation 2, still quite a good little console. I think my brother will tell you the PS2 was better than the PS3, if I remember rightly. What was the one that then decided it wasn't going to have a disc? GameCube, yeah. Loads of fun out of it and many, many games. Exactly. Which one was the one that was no longer back cross-compatible, that you couldn't... So there was one, I don't know whether it was the PS3 or the PS4, that got a lot of backlash because of the back... it was the PS3. It was the to PS4, right. We should get the N64 down. Yeah, why not? what's the word I'm thinking of? Not reverse, compatibility, you know, so you could still play the old games on the new console, but one of them wouldn't do it, wouldn't it? That was where I'm going with it. Backwards compatibility. There you go. The only way to play games from the Gen Pass is with the PS Premium. Yes, give you access to the classics. Old discs don't work. Yeah, that is where I'm going. That's what I was going with it all. And yeah, it's you know, it's basically then having to have an online premium account, as it were, to then be able to play games that you've got discs for that you can no longer play. I mean, don't get me wrong, my new Xbox doesn't have a disc drive. However, I still have my Xbox One set up as well. £100 a year, exactly. Cloud gaming only, exactly. And you can't stream cloud gaming. Did you know that? Not from an Xbox anyway. You might be able to from a PlayStation, but you can't from an Xbox. Because I went to play... What was that game? Something was free on Game Pass and it was cloud gaming only. And I went to play it. I know Adam Saurus played it, but I don't remember seeing anyone else play it. Well, I've seen a couple of people play it, but I mean, like, within our little community, I don't remember anyone else playing it. And I went to play it, and it turns out you can't stream cloud gaming. And I was gutted because I got the game. I was super excited about playing the game, and then I couldn't stream it because I was cloud gaming. And yeah, it sucked big old donkey dicks. And I don't want to give the plot away to the game because I can't remember the name of it. It was something to do with where, like, you... Yeah, fucking BS. It was indeed. And so, yeah, the game itself was like a weird... it was based on like an alien ship almost that you had to sort of go through, and you were essentially like a mutated creature, and you were trying to work it all out. The whole premise of the game, I think, still hasn't been fully explained. But yeah, it was weird and wonderful. And obviously there were sort of alien blob type creatures following you. Not Abe's Odyssey. I had Abe's Odyssey and I've played Abe's Odyssey. Fucking loved that game. Yeah, that I played that when that first came out, Abe's Odyssey. That was awesome. No, I can't remember what it was called now, but I actually got the game when it was like new, and it was one of those things that was like, I've never played or streamed a game when it came out as new. Even to the point that Gemma got me Alan Wake 2 at new, and it still took me 1.5 years to be able to play it, and I'm still playing it now. Same thing about, yeah, something about the skin began with an S. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called, but I know Adam Saurus has played it, and it's weird. It looked like a lot of like wrinkly skin. But yeah, I know the game. I can't think of what it was called. It was quite an interesting game. I watched someone play it, and I was really excited because it came out on Game Pass and I could play it. It might be Scorn. That might be what it's called. I can't remember without actually looking at a picture of it. I couldn't tell you. But I did actually get it, and then I could never play it. It looks like it. Yes, it was Scorn. Yes, it was Scorn. I got it, just never streamed it as it was a bit too much. Yeah. The game was, the H.R. Geiger. Yes, it was Scorn. I just looked it up. It was definitely Scorn. And I really wanted to play it, and I couldn't because it was cloud gaming only. And it came up with a notification saying you can't stream cloud gaming. I was gutted. Absolutely gutted. But yeah, I mean, granted, I don't have a disc drive on my new console. However, I do have my old Xbox still. So I don't necessarily have to, I can still revert back to my old Xbox to play discs. Premium, but the last time I tried to play a game with it, it lagged so bad it was legit unplayable. Yeah, that's another thing as well. You can have really, really good internet, but all of a sudden it just decides, nope, it's not going to play ball, doesn't it? It's very interesting. I never actually got to see. Oh, it's not bad. I was listening. I wanted to have a look to see how many listeners were still there. No. Play Fallout 3 through cloud gaming. Yeah. I mean, I've played stuff that's just lagged in general. I think Lusty's was even lagging a little bit playing Valheim. I can't play much on... If you ever... I tried to play Phasmophobia on my laptop once. Holy shit. That was one... the whole frames per second... This wasn't even frames per minute. It was essentially like 1 frame per minute. That's how bad it was when I tried to play Phasmo. Yet, I played Repo with Anne and Dante easily enough. How does that work? Repo's a newer game, yet I managed to play Repo with Anne and Dante. And granted, I had a little bit of lag every now and again. And I put my controller in because I couldn't not play the game without a controller. Mouse and keyboard is too much for me. I don't mind point and click games that I don't have to... I can just click and move, like Goose Goose Duck or Duck Duck Goose, whichever one way around it is. But I can't... I am really shit at mouse and keyboard. My dad, that's all how he plays, usually. He's reverted to game using controllers now recently. But he was always mouse and keyboard. I am shit at mouse and keyboard. The only thing I will hold my hands up to, mouse for aiming, is a lot better than a controller. You've got more accuracy with a mouse. But yeah, I can't do it. There's too many keys on a keyboard. Too many. Whereas controller, it's all within a... yes, there's just as many keys on a controller, potentially. I get this. But it's all within a very short space of each other. Whereas keys... I don't even remember where the keys are on the keyboard, let alone remembering which one to press. Do you know what I mean? That is my issue. No, you go, Gemma. No worries. I'm going to run away myself now as well. It's just me talking shit. Like I do, because I always do. Shockwave mashup album. Oh, Titus Jones releases an album on my dad's birthday. Oh shit, yeah, it's Father's Day Sunday, guys. Father's Day Sunday. Forgot to say that on air, didn't I? Assassin's Creed 2 on a keyboard was an experience. Wow, yeah, I don't think I could do that. I played Assassin's Creed 1. I don't know if I ever went to say it. I went to start 2 in the end, actually. I ended up going back through 1, trying to find all the flags, even with a walkthrough as to exactly where all the flags were, and I still didn't find them, which is not a good thing. But, shit happens. Right, I need to find someone, don't I, to raid. I actually have no idea who's there, who's not, how many we have left. I don't think G made it back, bless her.
Apple FM. My name is Chris Wary. If you're staying in or going out.
Staying in or going out. Wow. I need to find someone to raid. Change to Twitch from YouTube. Astral Spiff is playing new Five Nights at Freddy's. I think there's going to be a lot of people playing Five Nights at Freddy's today. Let's have a look. See. Continue watching me. No, thank you. We don't even have wow. You know, the usual ones to potentially go to. I thought, for fuck's sake, was playing something else earlier. It said something, come and watch me fail at something. But for fuck's sake is now playing Hollow Knight, apparently. Chunky Biscuits is playing Last of Us Part 2. But I don't know how long anyone has been online for. I could go and raid someone and they're about to leave. I've done that with Sergey a couple of times. Sergey's not online anymore, but let's just refresh this. Fox is doing a Hollow Knight challenge run. But she wasn't playing that originally. That's the thing. Because I got the notification earlier to say, let's see how quick I fail, or let's see how bad I am at such and such. It wasn't Hollow Knight. I don't think, anyway. Should we go down to For Fox's Sake then, shall we? Unless you want to go and watch some Last of Us Part 2. Never seen that game. But I know too much about it. Hasn't played anything else in months, that's true. Go to Fox, yeah. And the stream's paused. Awesome. I'll wait for the ad. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll wait for one of 3 ads to finish playing. Oh, it's a filiversary. Cool beans. Or we'll go to Fox. Turn this down. It's been getting louder and louder, and so have I. Got several ads, so each ad is 30 seconds long. So, so far anyway, both the first 2 have been. So we've got about a minute and a half of ads, and then we'll go and raid For Fox's Sake, okay? So yeah, you probably all will end up with ads as well when we raid, but I apologise in advance. I am going to put it on an ending screen. So I'm trying to finish what I say and run away because my throat is so fucking tickly, and we all know it's because of that fucking aircon up there. I just need to open the fire exit door and the front 2 doors to the studio and let some fucking air in. Really do. It smelt like old man fart when I came in here earlier. I'm not going to lie. I got out the fucking Febreze and I went nuts. The stream is paused, but we're going to go over and raid For Fox's Sake anyway. You know, it's inevitable. It's going to happen at some point. You know, pausing streams. I mean, she has been going for 2.5 hours. I mean, so have I, but that's not the point. Yeah. Because I'm going now. She's not. Yeah, have an awesome one, guys. I may play some games at some point, but don't hold me to it because you know what I'm like. And yeah, I will be back next Friday as usual, and I'm going to lift this arm up to wave goodbye. Yeah, have an awesome one, and I will see everyone all soon. She's back now. I'll see everyone at some point, probably in their streams, not mine, because you know what I'm like. And yeah, see you soon. Bye. I've still got an Anna for at the end. She hasn't gone anywhere. She's still on the ending screen. She hasn't disappeared at all. I thought Lusty had gone because I thought Lusty was off streaming as well, but he wasn't. I will come back one day. She will do. She will do. Even if it's remote streaming, you know, she'll be back at some point. It might help if I write raid in my chat and not Fox's chat. I just got to remember the underdashes, the underlines. Why is it me or is it blurry, that's screen? I think it's just me.
I don't have any skills as well, so it doesn't matter right now. I can figure it out when I have more. Wow, that was nice.